Hey everyone, welcome to the latest PC gaming news. Can someone pave the way for quality of life improvements in a zombie apocalypse? I doubt it, but DayZ's version 1.24 may address some issues. On the topic of the undead, Ross Scott, a popular YouTuber, is planning to rescue a game that has been condemned to death by Ubisoft. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of PC gaming. Rainbow Six Siege, a game that has been in the live service realm for 9 years, is considered by its creative director, Alexander Karpatsis, to have one of the best engines for live PvP shooters. Despite its age, Ubisoft plans to continue supporting the game with updates. Karpatsis emphasized that creating a sequel would not be beneficial, as the current engine and team are exceptional. Rainbow Six Siege is a tactical shooter game with a strong emphasis on teamwork, strategy, and unique operators. It features various game modes like Hostage, Secure Area, and Bomb, where preparation and operator selection play crucial roles in gameplay. The game's evolving nature includes new maps, operators, and updates to keep the experience fresh for its dedicated community of players. The latest patch for DayZ, version 1.24, has been released with new guns and quality-of-life changes. Developer Bohemia Interactive has hinted at a significant departure from their usual update model in 2024, focusing on expanding the scope of the DayZ brand with substantial resources allocated to this effort. While details are scarce, the studio aims to reveal more later in the year, indicating big plans for the zombie survival shooter. Despite the change in update delivery, Bohemia Interactive remains committed to supporting the game and enhancing player experience with new character cosmetics and other features. Before we move on to the next news, I want to take this opportunity to invite you to join our Lemmy community. Just head to lemmy.ca/c/PC gaming. The link is also at the bottom of the screen and in the description, so be sure to bookmark it. Looking forward to having you as part of our community. Ross Scott from the Accursed Farms YouTube channel is planning a class action lawsuit against Ubisoft for shutting down the crew. He believes the game's shutdown represents a gray area in consumer law and aims to challenge it. Scott argues that the crew was sold under a perpetual license, not a subscription, making it a good rather than a service. He seeks to prevent games from being rendered unusable post-sale and is considering legal action to address this issue. Scott invites viewers who have purchased the crew to email him, potentially for a class action lawsuit. He emphasizes the importance of consumer rights in gaming and aims to make the issue a black and white legal matter. Scott also discusses the possibility of patching the crew to make it playable without further support from Ubisoft as a potential resolution. Marcus Lehto, the game director at Ridgeline Games, has left EA and his studio after just over 2 years. The departure was sudden, with Lehto confirming it on Facebook and all references to Battlefield and Ridgeline Games being removed. It is unclear if Lehto left the studio voluntarily or if the studio shut down entirely. Lehto had joined EA to work on injecting more storytelling into the Battlefield universe after the launch of Battlefield 2042. He was building a new development team in Seattle, but later became the creative director of Ridgeline Games. The reason for his departure remains unknown, and EA is working on its next Battlefield title, described as a reimagination of Battlefield. Further details are awaited as Insider Gaming continues to investigate. Skulls&Bones, a pirate-themed video game developed by Ubisoft Singapore and published by Ubisoft, has faced challenges in player engagement despite offering a free trial. Since its recent launch, the game has only attracted around 850,000 players, including those on the free trial. This figure falls short of the anticipated 1 million players. One possible reason for this low player base is attributed to the game's retail price of $0, which some sources suggest should have been lower, ideally between $0 to $0. Despite the lower-than-expected player count, those who do play the game are reportedly engaged, spending an average of 3 to 4 hours daily. The game's first season, Raging Tides, introduces new content focusing on legendary pirate lords and ships. Skull and Bones is set in a fantastical setting during the late 17th century, featuring piracy and naval warfare in East Africa and Southeast Asia. That's all for now. We hope you enjoyed our video as much as we did making it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future uploads. As always, thank you for your incredible support. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!